color hair color remover, extra strength, and it says that it changes the color to, you know, whatever color or before to what you changed it to, then to what's it gonna look like after. And this worked for me. So then after I did the blonde, I'll show you a picture of what it came out before. I spent blonde for a couple weeks and then said, you know what, I saw this girl with this really pretty chocolate hair. I'm like, I want dark hair again. So I went chocolate brown. So I don't want it anymore. I want to go back to the days when I used to be blonder. So this is kind of like I had to buy two because my hair is a little long. So I had to buy two of them just in case, but I won't open the second one until I need it. And I went to Sally's and I bought everything I needed because once I lift the color, I think it's better to, I don't like using bleach, but I'm going to use the bleach after I do the color removal. So like that, I'm not bleaching my hair from this texture, from this color. It's going to take a while. So if I remove the hair color, because it doesn't damage your hair. So that's what I like. And it also says it's safe enough to color hair after you use it. So I'm going to test bleaching. So I'm going to do this first, remove the hair color, leave it the lightest possible color I can. But since I'm not just going for a golden blonde, I'm going for a platinum blonde, because I bought Color Charm from Wella. This is T18 and this is White Lady, and I'm going to use this one for a platinum blonde. So I bought two and I'm going to use this with a 20. And once my hair is to the light shade that I want after using this product, then somewhere under here, just to have like a short strand test, I'll do the bleaching to see what is the lightest I get, and then afterwards see what my hair turns out to be. If it doesn't ruin it and I'm doing okay, we're good to go. So I'm going to show you all that. So this is what we're doing. So I bought this, which is cheaper if you buy the little packets. If you buy the little packets, they're like 30 something, and you're going to end up needing like 4 or 5 packets. This thing was 14 bucks. Actually, those packets are like 5 bucks. This was only $14.99. It was on sale, and I have enough product here for, sorry, that was my dog. I have enough product here for, this is 1 pound of Quick Blood. So this stuff is, you got some here. And you have to mix that with, you can either mix it with 40 or 30. In my case, I'm going to mix it with 30 because my hair has already been through enough distress, and I don't want to be so, as harsh on it this time. So I'm just going to use the 30. So when I bought this, I had them. Somehow they disappeared off the face of the earth. So I had to buy some for myself again and hide them because things walk away from my house. So I bought this at Sally's because the one I had before disappeared. And then I bought this one from Ion, from Color Brilliance, because it actually has the little measures here. It says the 2 ounce, the 3, the 4, the 5. It says it on the side and on the bottom. I also bought, which by the way, they have this thing going on now. If you buy 2 of the Wella colors, they give you a Color Charm, the small one, for the 3.6 ounces of the developer. They gave me 40. I'm just going to keep it because it was free, but because they didn't have 20 or 30. That's the only reason why I have a 40, but I'm not using this. My hair's going to be light enough. What else did I get? So I also got this when I go to do the coloring. This is called Care and Comfort, and you actually put this, it stops the itching and the burning sensation. Not 100%, but it helps, because when you're doing the blonde on your hair and you're doing all that processing, your scalp gets really mistreated and it hurts and burns, and you find yourself sitting there scratching at it. So I use this, and this helps tremendously. This is like $1 something only. So that's what it is right there. I'll put all the information on the sidebar. But it's called Care and Comfort. It's just a 1/6 of an ounce. I'm gonna take my 2 sets out right now. We're gonna start. I'm gonna open the package. And what this brings inside, it brings the number, it's a 2-part thing. So it brings number 2. And, oh, I forgot, this one brings the cap. The bag's gonna be when I do the bleaching. Okay, so that's it. Nothing else. So it brings part 1. This is part 1, and this is part 2. It's almost like dyeing your hair. Just put one in the other, put the top on, and then you shake. mixed. Now I'm gonna put the top on. So it smells a little funky, but it's not horrific. Can you guys see that? And this is not like hair dye that's a little thick, you know, sometimes it's watery. This is like a water and it just goes straight through your hair. You just gotta make sure you get it in there. Now I generally have sensitive skin. This didn't irritate me at all. I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna irritate anybody, but for me, like, I get irritation by touching something outside, so. And it did not burn my scalp. There was no redness. I didn't feel like I was, I just went through this harsh chemical process. You don't have to brush it through, and it doesn't tangle your hair or anything. Look, I'm not even really trying, I'm just brushing through. It's like a water. So, it's like a lotion-y water. So I just pass it through just to make sure I get, spread it through a little bit. Get the most out of the liquid. Now what you don't want to do this with is with bleach. It'll destroy and rip your hair. Not as if bleach wasn't bad enough for your hair. But I mean, in order to get to that blonde, you need to do a little bit of damage. Making sure my head isn't saturated. And these are generally $13.99 at Walgreens. They're $10 at Walmart. And this time I went to Sally's. Sorry, I got a knot in my hair. This time I went to Sally's and they were on sale for $9, so I didn't have to travel all the way to Walmart. Don't start brushing your hair all type of ways because that's when your hair gets knotty. Just keep it in the same, And supposedly it says what this does is it shrinks the color molecules to make it easier, so they'll just basically disappear, like wash out. So let's see, since this is not red here, it's the brown here, let's see how far in color lightening I'm doing. And I'm just brushing through small sections. Make sure I have product everywhere. That's what I'm doing here. Because if you're too much chunky, it's not going to get through. You get better if you brush a little small section of hair. Now, I'm not saying this is the right way for whoever wants to, say, well, that's not how you do it. I never said I was a professional. I just learned from trial and error. A lot of it. And then whenever I think I discovered something worth sharing, I share. Right? Well, who wouldn't share? Now, if you choose to take the advice and use it, that's a different story. I'm just letting you know how it went for me. Okay. Already, the dark brown has just turned into a little bit of a lighter brown on certain spots. I'm starting to notice that. So I already ran out, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to use 2 bottles. So if you have my length hair, you're gonna go through 2 bottles. Since I got all this product left, might as well put it to good use. And I had dyed my hair brown like over a month ago. So I just basically waited until all the color kind of came out, washed away. So it was supposed to be like really, really dark, like a Kim Kardashian brown, like that, like a blackish brown. And it washed out and it ended up being like a lighter, darkish brown. So I waited to get to that point. So this is where we're at right now. It's getting a little lighter. It's getting there. See, if I separate the hair, you can see some of the lightness. Hopefully you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I want to put the cap. I'm going to take my gloves off, wash my hands, put on my funny looking hat, and I shall return in about, I forgot how long it was. Oh, brings good. These things don't work. 20 minutes. And then it says 20 minutes. Additional rinse is needed for longer, thicker hair. This step is very important for desired results. Shampoo again, rinse for another 5 minutes, and blow dry. I heard that I wish I would have known this. After I do this, to wash my hair with a purple shampoo, and they said it gets it lighter. So let's see. I'm gonna try with you guys. All right, so TikTok, we'll be right back. This is 22 minutes later. This is as light as I was able to get. I guess brown is harder to get out than the red, but I did take out a good portion of it out. And then I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna show you guys. This is after the color oops. My hair was really dark brown, like almost a really dark chocolate brown, and this is what I got from just the color oops. A lot of people would do bleach, and you would get this anyway, you know. So I don't know if it's the lighting, but it's like a blondish, like a dirty blonde with some kind of an orangey tone in there. This is what I got. So I had to blow dry the hair because and my hair is not damaged at all. Doesn't feel hard. I run my fingers still through it, and it still feels. It just smells a little funky. But I did use the shampoo like they said, and I did notice slight difference. Collection one and color restoring. It's basically it's a purple. It's a lavender shampoo. When you open it, it's like very lavenderish. See, it looks like that, and that's what I used for my hair. Now, I'm going to do a strand test on the bottom. Now, see, this is what my hair looks like. See if you guys can. Let me take my mirror so I can see what I'm showing you. Okay, see? That's what it looks like now. And you saw how dark it was. So, that's where we're at. So now I'm gonna do the color strand test for the bleach. All I have exposed is this here back here, and I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a little piece like that only, because I'd rather ruin a little piece of my hair than my whole damn head. That's just, you know what I mean. So far, I can live with light brown hair, light blondish hair. So I'm just saying. Now, will the toner work at this point? Maybe. I don't know. Color doesn't lighten color. And I'm not trying to get like a lighter blonde or bleach blonde. I mean, beach, what they call beach blonde, California blonde. No, I'm trying to get platinum blonde. So, I need more steps. So we're going back to the kit. And I'm going to open this because number 30 from Salon Care by the Sally's. Preparation. Place 1 scoop of the quick blue into a non-metallic mixing bowl and slowly mix. And it comes like this. 2 bags of the powder mix. And one of these. That's what it is. So I'm going to open one of the bags. Like I said, I'm only going to do a strand test on this little piece of hair right here only. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. You open it, it's just powder just comes out. So I got a scoop. So I'm going to use, before I put it in, first I'll put the developer cream. And I'm going to put 2 ounces of it, like it said. Okay, so we have the 2 ounces in there. 2 ounces. Powders. The bottom part to mix. Fluffy, liquidy thing. Almost looks like Cool Whip. It smells bad. Okay, so that's what you need to have. See? Cool Whippy thing. Okay, so just using this little piece of hair and lifted everything else up. This is what I'm gonna do. So I have a mirror here on the side. I'm gonna kind of pull over so I might disappear. See? Very cakey for a second, but I'm just putting on my stuff. And it says to be generous with it, so we're gonna be generous and put a lot. Make sure to cover every strand like it said. It's not cheap on it. I got a pound of it, so not on my hair, but a pound, you know, so there's no reason why to skim if you buy little packets. But if you run out and you got another chunk of hair, you're gonna have to run out. What if you're doing it late? So I'm gonna wait 40 minutes. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes. And I actually put a piece of little foil sheet. So let's see what it looks like after 40 minutes. Can't see it much in the camera. It's a little lighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and wash it real quick. Okay, so I washed it and I blow dried it. And this is what I have. I have some blonde hair. I don't know if you can see it in the light. It's not too bad. Pretty even. Nothing compared to what's going on over here. Big difference if you can see the hair. See? Big difference. So I've managed to lighten my hair and didn't damage it to the maximum capacity of not having to bleach it twice. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm gonna do the whole head now since I already know I'm safe. And then, okay, so this is the final result of my hair. It is not yellow, it's not brassy. It is a very nice blonde.